bonfires. In the flames, all the hopes and dreams of Rod and his family are going up in smoke. In the flames.
Nie mam nic, co mogłoby
It's
ugasić.
not a good idea to... He made a very poor man. Colin called out to me but Colin, and I'm If I hit this window, I'll shatter it. It's pretty quiet around here, and the sound of the breaking glass would alert everyone in the camp, including the soldiers. A thick dirt, I have to admit. It doesn't look like it's having... The lights are broken and burnt out.
To jest do kołyski.
Even if there was something... Jeez, that bonfire is too hot to... He made a...
Nie mam nic, co mogłoby mi tutaj pomóc.
I don't quite see... I can't quite see... Use this here. Thick bars, extremely hard...
Dobra, idziemy do miasta. Da się tutaj do dziadka podejść jakoś? Wszyscy zniknęli.
What was formerly the entrance to a subway stop is now a bunker reinforced with bricks. Subway service suspended. I imagine the train tunnels were...
Nie mam latarki.
Wait a minute, and it would be...
A gdyby tak podejść z tym tutaj.
Guards were clear. Motor vehicle ID or not, I have no intention of exposing myself to... If, as the hunter says, fuel is the currency of the new world, there's a real fortune stored here. I'm not surprised that the army has this place hidden and camouflaged. The lights are broken and burned. I'm not going to take any. A small red LED is blinking on all, an unmistakable sign that they... Hello, Uma. Uma.
Talk to my... That will be very soon.
The future is in our hands. From the text. Unlike his neighbors, all I... It looks like... This locker isn't mine. I'd better not leave... Maybe I should be more subtle. If I try to open these cabinets by beating on them, I'll only end up denting them. A row of anonymous, ramshackle lockers. I get the impression that everything could fall apart at any moment. Maybe in solidarity with those poor unfortunates. Adding electrical tape to this wouldn't do any good. I don't think doing this... I don't think it would do any good to connect... Better not. This plastic bag is designed to hold the remains of the dissolved. So I'm not putting that in... Why would I want to do something... This rattling contraption is responsible for playing with it doesn't exactly seem like a brilliant idea. This rattling contraption, playing with it doesn't exactly... We must be very deep underground. That explains why the...
Pewnie to jest...
This rattling contraption, playing...
Dobra, szukamy teraz po prostu kolejnego tego przejścia.
It's sagging from the weight and so dilapidated that I doubt this... I don't think I'd gain anything. Better not. I'm an intruder in this building, and it's under the Army's control. Going down to the main hall of the hospital would be walking straight into the lion's den. It's an ID, and I believe it would be hard to find any other use for it. I'm afraid I can't do that. Adding electrical tape to this wouldn't do any good.
Co nie
That
zmieni?
wouldn't serve any purpose. A roll of stick...
A jeszcze umie dam ten.
I prefer to hold on to it. Better not. Going down... I can't quite see why I would want to stick...
Ja też nie wiem, ale po prostu sprawdzam każdą możliwość.
It doesn't look like it's having any effect. From here, I'll have a... In truth, the vegetation... That's the depot where the fuel is stored. It's impressive. I'd rather leave him to rest in peace.
Powieszę go spróbuj.
Again? Good God.
Lampki.
The lights are broken and burnt out. I'm not going to waste time.
This entrance is reserved for authorized motor vehicles.
What the hell?
Dobra.
Those savages don't get at least on fire. A metal crow seems like a lost cause.
No na pewno nie.
This streetlight is several feet off the ground. I can't reach it. I don't think it would do any good to throw. The lights are broken and burnt out. This streetlight is... This streetlight... This streetlight... Fifth Avenue...
Z nikim nie można porozmawiać. Po co mi tarta?
Impossible. Use this here? I can't quite see why I would want to stick tape there.
Ja też nie wiem.
Adding electrical tape... I don't think I'd gain anything. The pigs... I still can't, but neither... I'm not going to give it to them. I'm not going to... Lots of... Prolonged contact with these animals. I can't quite see...
I dostałem mi kajtki. I lampki.
I prefer to keep it. I don't think these burned out Christmas lights would exactly... It doesn't seem like a good... These two kids are about... I think it's about...
Dobra. Idźmy do...
I'm sure that this sticky tape... I'm not going to give it to anyone. Unless dissolution is...
Nie.
Hey, Hank. I should be going. Okay.
Tam mamy ognisko.
It would break Rose's heart to see me stealing her babies. I could use the electrical tape to hold something to this object. But what do I want to add to it? I could use the electrical... Let's see. I'll use the electrical tape to join these two objects. The bad news is that I just used up all the electrical tape. Since it's made of wood, I can use the nails to attach something to it. But what? I can't use these two. I don't think it would do any good to connect the... I don't think doing... I'm afraid I can't do that.
You brought me a cradle for my baby, Mr. Sleepyhead. This is no use. It's not like the one in the picture. It's too low. It doesn't have any legs. Don't you see? I want one as tall as the one in the picture.
Okay, don't worry, Rose. I'll keep looking.
Ja pier...
I've attached what's left of the metal subway sign to the wooden crate I found in the cleanup brigade's closet. And now I have a crate with metal parts. Better not. Since it's made of wood, I can use the nails to... I'm afraid that using... Why would I want to do...
Dobra, mamy kołyskę.
There's makeup, I suppose... It's Rose. The only problem is that I locked up this new...
Hello, Mr. Sleepy.
Hello, Rose. Goodbye, Rose.
No, will you help? Be my...
I'll try, Rose. These guys have improvised a card table for their poker game by putting a plank on top of 2 old tires. There's no doubt that necessity has sharpened the resourcefulness of the people who live in the camp. Violent and these two... Hey! You talking... I don't have anything...
Okay. You paid for her.
No matter how hard I try to plug these in, I'd need a miracle to get these burnout lights to work again. I'm afraid I can't do... At the moment, I can't... I don't see where I could put this enormous plastic bag.
Wiem.
It would be useless to try to fill it with water. The liquid would just leak out through the bag's side zipper. It would be useless to try to fill it with water. The liquid would just leak out through the bag's side zipper.
Nie wiem.
It doesn't look like it's having any... Impossible. A few yards that accumulated in there in the years since this water outlet was like...
Wiem, że rozwiązanie jest w zasięgu wzroku, jakbym wylał.
In the flames.
Przepraszam.
I'm afraid that using the scrap of paper with this... That wouldn't serve any... How could I use these two objects together? Besides wearing it on my wrist, I'd have a hard time finding another... I can't use these two objects together. This plastic bag is designed to hold the remains of the dissolved. So I'm not putting that
Ja
inside
nie
there
chcę
right now.
wkładać, ja chcę zawiązać.
It seems like, how have they managed? Burnt out Christmas lights would only make them look...
Jeszcze raz.
The lights are broken and burnt out. I don't quite see...
Lampki? Nie, to nie ma sensu, żeby przywiązać kurde kablem to.
The bars are much too thick. It wouldn't do any good to... I don't think doing this...
To jest
Since
potrzebne.
it's made of wood, I'm afraid that using the scrap of paper...
Dobra, musimy poszukać po prostu kolejnych rzeczy.
This home already has an... I could stoke the flames and that... Getting into a punching match with this wouldn't help me... Use this here? Getting into a punch... I don't think I'd gain anything. What for?
Kamienny krzyż.
I don't... No, I doubt that...
I refuse to touch that repulsive mess and put it in my pocket. It's absolutely putrid.
These fish are too soft and slimy to string onto the wire. I'm afraid the fish kebab will have to wait.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to weld the front gate of the park shut. I'm afraid that access is totally and hopelessly blocked.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Getting into a punching match with this wouldn't help me at all. It doesn't look like it's having any... The lights are broken and burnt out. I'm not... I don't quite see how I could use this here. This door leads to a dingy back room. What the hell could be in here? I can hear the buzz of electricity coming from inside, but I can't figure out anything more without a little more light.
No ale to przecież nie oświetlę
No way.
tym.
The lights are broken and burnt out.
Nie wiem, nie mam pojęcia. Muszę coś z tym wózkiem zrobić.
Is this here? Better not. The lights are broken and
Gwoździe są
I
potrzebne.
don't think I'd... I don't see where I could put this enormous I'm afraid I can't do...
To wszystko.
The lights are broken. A row of anonymous rams could fall apart, maybe in solid... It doesn't look like it's...
Jedyne, czego nie próbowałem.
I prefer to hold on to it. I'm not going to give it to anyone, although it could also be that my faulty memory is playing. It doesn't seem like.
Dobra. Syn Roda powiedział, że ma dla mnie wiadomość. Klucz, który otworzył mi kuferek, znowu mi przyniosę jej dziecko i kołysankę. W zamian za baterię łowca dla paliwo. Wizja, kobiecy głos.
Benches in front of the lockers. Typical. And so is this.
Przepraszam.
It must be very deep underground. And the blades of this fan are barely turning at half speed.
Potrzebuję zgasić
That
kolejny
explains why the air
ten.
down here is almost unbreathable. A very old piece of furniture, completely worm-eaten. Its decrepitude stands out. Why would I want to put this in there? Hello, Uma. Uma.
Talk to my. That will be very.
The nurse's silhouette. I'm afraid that no matter how hard I try to plug these
Teraz u mnie.
into a punching match with this wouldn't help me at all. I'd rather not do that. The new world is. I don't quite see how I could. Hanging up this poster here.
Poważnie?
I'm not going to give it to. Unless dissolution is imminent, I don't see any point in wrapping up this person in the plastic bag. This plastic bag is designed to hold the. Why would I want to do something like that?
Nie wiem.
Unlike his neighbor, all I see inside are remnants of stickers. It looks like someone. A row of announcements could fall. Maybe in. Use this here? Maybe I should be more. A row of anonymous ramshackle lockers. I get the impression that everything in here could fall apart at any moment. Maybe in solidarity with those poor unfortunates screaming in the main hall.
Co tu leży?
Benches and so is this musty smell of old sweat.
To się, moi drodzy, troszeczkę zagubiłem. To jest jakiś plakat.
More of that official propaganda. Your silence is the enemy. It's sagging from the weight. Better not. I'm an intruder in this. Going down to the
Są szafki, muszę otworzyć szafkę, żeby dostać.
benches in front of the lockers. And so. Best not to waste time. This plan. I don't think I'd gain anything by. This locker isn't mine. This locker isn't mine. I'd better not leave anything inside. This locker isn't mine. Hanging up this poster here.
Pokażę jej kogoś.
I prefer to hold on to it.
W biurku, może w biurku coś
Let's
przeoczyłem.
see. Inside, I only see dust and old papers. It's sagging from the weight. I'm afraid I can't do that. Great. It's a hell of a drop, and they're awesome. Wait a minute though. Isn't the idea of installing this to make it safe for people to cross from one side to the other? The lights are broken and it doesn't look like it's happening. don't see where I could put this. Great. It's awesome.
Nie mam z kim pogadać. Tutaj potrzebuję światła, tam potrzebuję światła. Drewniana ławka. Przydałoby się coś z niej. Obójcy.
Those people in the great. One of the many dark. Although the crows are from what's left. This corpse deserves a decent burial, not to be put in a dirty use.
Nie, to bym chciał go powiesić albo przybić.
I'd rather leave him to rest.
Tu są ryby, okej. Tutaj jest wejście. Ogrodzenie.
This fence protects the compound and all. It seems like barbed wire barricades are the only.
No i to są właśnie te momenty.
The ruins.
Dobra, moi drodzy. Zatrzymamy tutaj. Pożegnamy się na razie. Zobaczymy się w następnym odcinku. Do zobaczenia.